have several times gone over the land which has been purchased, and all that I have seen is most satisfactory.
90 years ago, Columbia Union College was established by the Seventh-day Adventist Church as Washington Training College. Counseled by Ellen G. White, a founder of the Adventist Church, the General Conference Committee authorized the purchase of a 50-acre tract of land in Tacoma Park, Maryland, for building a school and sanitarium.
After visiting the place 3 or 4 times, we decided that this was the place the Lord would have us take and that we ought to purchase it at once.
A.G. Daniels, General Conference President. Construction began on June 1, 1904. J.S. Washburn was in charge of raising $100,000 for the building of the college. Old-fashioned fundraisers were held to reach the goal. 5 months later, on November 30, 1904, 7 faculty and 50 students began their first day of school. Classes were held in a half-completed building called North Hall and 2 nearby homes, Carroll House and Manor House. James Lawhead served as the first president. By the early 1920s, the school had changed its name to Washington Missionary College, a liberal arts institution. To keep up with the expanding student body, College Hall and Columbia Hall were built. Several of the other buildings were enlarged to meet the needs of the students and staff. At the close of the 1940s, the school had already distinguished itself in Washington, D.C. by becoming the first school in the area to offer a bachelor's degree in nursing education. Washington Missionary College also became an accredited senior college. In 1953, a visual reminder of the college's motto of training students for service was erected by the senior class, and it was through these very gates that the first student missionary was sent out in 1959. In the latter half of this century, Columbia Union College continued to pioneer several firsts in Adventist education. The first non-commercial educational radio station in the Washington area. The first to offer a major in psychology. The first to initiate the adult evening program, which allowed working adults to receive bachelor's degrees by attending school at night, and the first to pioneer an intercollegiate athletic program.
And so let me say to you that I am glad to lead and to defend a college that takes a point of view on the big questions. I am glad that our teachers are free to address them with conviction and to assist in the formation of a particular kind of life, in a particular kind of community. I am glad, in a word, to embrace the Christocentric vision that is the fire in the heart of Columbia Union College. My dream is that the fire in our hearts should be always a lantern for us as we walk the pathway of life, and at the same time a lantern for the wider society in which we live and serve. A lantern of truth, a lantern of community, a lantern of service, and a lantern of hope. After all, the point of learning in the end is transformation, the making, under God, of a new and inhabit and enjoy.